All right, let's jump into it. My girlfriend rearranged the books, so let's just pick a random book. And we've got, Smart Women Finish Rich by David Bach, a man writing about personal finance. I'll say he does bring in a lot of women authors, and he does focus on very publicly available stats. For example, a lot of men tend to marry women that are younger. Men tend to die sooner than women. And so unfortunately, there are a lot of cases where there's a woman that becomes a widow in the last 5 or 10 years of her life, and she doesn't have any knowledge of kind of how the personal finances were handled, because, again, just using case studies, a lot of women don't look at their personal finances because they sort of let the man do it. So this is a great book, I think, in terms of just, encouraging anyone really, but he focuses on women in this particular book, because again, he's written 20 books on personal finance. This one's directed towards women, and I love to read books for different audiences, sharing different perspectives. I think it's helpful to learn kind of like both sides of the argument, or learn things from both sides, or a man's perspective, a woman's perspective. I'm just a big learner, so I enjoy that. So not my favorite personal finance book, but like Millionaire Next Door. Love this book for personal finance, highly recommend it. This I would only recommend for certain people, but again, it's a great intro to a lot of cool personal finance topics, and it goes from turning money from a stressful thing into something that's empowering and I wouldn't say fun, but just something that's like, once you take control of it and you see it growing, and you go from 2,000 hours a year earning money to spending a couple hours learning how to manage and grow that money. It's I think it's well worth it for any personal finance book if you're starting off. But again, I would start with something like Millionaire Next Door, a lot more storytelling, made up that word, but just an easier book to digest with, I would say, bigger principles. So till next time,